11, 11, 7, 11. Wow. Let's go. Hey, yes. Pardon Gigi and the darling. Welcome back to Class Culture. It is 7-11. Now, me and my coworker, we're gonna have to go AWOL because we had heard that today's my Monday. I'm at work. This is my first break time. And we're like, okay, if it ends at 4, I'm gonna call after the show. Then we are screwed. We won't be able to get our free slurp, right? So we we might have to dip. I might have to leave early, or go and come back. Hold on for a second. Jeez. Okay, I had to reply real fast and get our Slurpee because the closest one, by the time you get in the car and drive and hit a couple of stoplights, is maybe 20 minutes away. So 20 minutes to get there and 20 minutes back, that's a whole hour. So we'll probably just use our lunch break and just have some fun, make it do what it do. Because I'm not waiting a whole year. I didn't go last year. I was protesting. But yeah, we're gonna go and get our free Slurpee. Welcome back to Class Culture. How are you? Not a lot to discuss in the what I watched on YouTube situation because it is what it is. But YouTube said no. Okay. YouTube said no. Yeah. YouTube said no to AI. I knew it. Hearts of gold. See you in August on screen. It is what it is. I'm enjoying my summer, having fun. You have to, when you're a content creator, you can't just not do anything or upload anything or, engage with no one. This is an application, right? You have to use it. You know how on your phone it goes dormant, or even in your emails, it tells you, do you want to unsubscribe? You have to use it. You can be a content creator with 1 subscriber and download without a personality and get thousands of views. Yeah, YouTube doesn't care how many subscribers you have. I kept saying that. No one wants to listen, but I don't care. It's going to work to my advantage. It already has. I figured it out, and that's what I'm going to do. But I find it interesting that here we are, 2025, 7-11, during the 11th hour on YouTube. Me, Gigi, as a content creator, very, very comfortable being here, has always, let's just say, garnered all good points across the board. Yeah, I've never lost my channel. I've never been, people would strike me illegally and then I would report them in that manner. Someone illegally, and I always tell Google, YouTube, and the chat box in the back in the studio. I'd always give them who I thought, and they would go, okay, thank you. Like a lot of my a couple of these videos, people are weird, Hearts of Gold, other content creators or whoever if you have time to try to break a YouTube rule, it's not going to work out. a couple of these videos were in like yellow, and I'm like, huh? So I went back, they reviewed it. It's back in green. It's like, what are we doing? hmm My country. Okay, I can speak and do whatever I want as long as I want, when I want. If I want to do 5 of these lives every day, I can. If I want to come on here and just read a definition, I can. But guess what YouTube said? YouTube said you can't use AI and get paid off of us. This is not the application. So I suspect a lot of people are going to stop using it or go elsewhere where they can get paid using it. And you're not in our lane no more. I don't care if somebody's sitting next to me. If you're using AI and I'm not, I'm getting paid and you're not. If you're using AI and cartooning your face as a thumbnail or like over on the community tab in real time, I basically, no, maybe I'll come on later tonight, y'all, with that as my thumbnail so we don't lose the thrust of and the thread of the conversation. They're not going to give you no money for that. I think people thought they were going to come over here and get thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Why? It's computer generated. Now, if I created a piece of art, that's different. No, the folks that are engaged with AI think that's winning. No, it's not. But you know, a lot of people are hard-headed. They want to do their own thing. Let's take a sip. Sorry, I can't go without a sip. Sorry. And hear that? I'm making my coffee in the morning. I'm bringing it to work, and it's in my little thermos. And that's saving me like $10 a day because it was nothing for me to stop by Pete's or Starbucks or even Mickey D's and get me some coffee. And I like Mickey D's because you can just, I usually get 4 of the same things and just put it on the table and whoever wants it would get it, right? Or if I learn somebody likes something else, then they might get it. So it's always $10 for me. And you have to tip, right? Something real, real life, real face, real name, real voice, real content. Now be careful. Tonight, we're going to talk about, I'll probably come tonight. Real content. So if I report something to YouTube and say that's not real, it's a lie, you're not going to get paid for it. Yay. I love being here. And I wish everyone luck. I wish everyone prosperity. And I wish everyone get out of my way. That you can't block no more. I could still undo beef sector videos and still get paid for them if I wanted to. Now they would be in the yellow. But no, that's past us. It's a premium. It's there. It's backstage. It's membership only. And that's where it should be. If you're paying for gas to get in your car to go somewhere, you should pay for Gigi Darling's entertainment spectaculars when we were doing it, right? I hear people's channels are getting striked. Is that a word? Yeah. Stop assuming it's other content creators. No, it's the bots. It's YouTube. It's Google. It's StreamYard. Because StreamYard don't want you using their apparatus to break laws. No, you can't do that. I was looking at, and I'll take a screenshot and I'll shout this one content creator out today. You are absolutely right. If you are exposing someone or bringing something to the table, other content creators would come to your channel, steal your stuff. And because they have a bigger audience, put it out. Use a watermark or put it on Twitter where You know, people don't do that over there. Just give people their due. Cite, C-I-T-A. Shout out, hey, I found this over at Deirdre's Class Culture. YouTube is smarter than the criminals and the criminals. They said no. No more. Remember, YouTube stopped paying the Twitter, so they stopped. Remember, people would make something on Twitter, then they would bring it over here to try to double dip because they're not reading the guidelines. And Gigi is not in that business anymore. I can't help it because people don't know how to follow rules. They don't even know how to follow rules in their real life. So if I find a 7-Eleven that's before 4 and we get ours, or if they tell us it's all night, then we won't have to dip or beg our boss. We're going to hit like 2 or 3. Now, if 7-Eleven tell me you can't do that, you on screen, you owe us $7.37 for 4 of them freebies, then okay. But we talked about it yesterday. Go have some fun. It's the weekend. It's my Monday. I like working through the weekend because I'm getting paid, right? And my Saturday and Sunday is Wednesday and Thursday, right? My old heads, my HUGz that been rocking with me already know that. But I like working on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you know, so on and so forth. Because by the time I get off work, that's when things start happening. I used to work Monday through Friday for decades, raising kids when I was single. When I was working with Bob on his projects, I was like, I want Saturday and Sundays off, and that's what I got. You know, you need downtime. You have to recharge. You just privacy. My privacy is everything. My me time is everything. My pamper time. My spa time, my girl time, my clean my house, wash clothes, and whatever I organize time. My play with my jewelry, my perfumes, and my makeup time. My organize my closet and see what type of shoes I want to wear this weekend time. This life is good. Okay? Now, YouTube said it's going to get even better, Gigi darling, because we are going to reward all the content creators that use their real face. Let me go out and come back in with my real face. Give me a second. Look, it is what it is. Because they don't let you do it here on the phone. I've asked, they said no. So you have to tap remove from stage. That's what you have to do. There it is. Well, there it is. So YouTube said it's going to reward only people that have real content, real faces, and real voices. So what's going to happen to the trolls? Uh-oh. Take a sip. ASMR. If you hear people in the background, folks are going to lunch and entering, office hallways and things. What's going to happen to the channels that I went on a rampage one day because YouTube was suggesting topics, but I would get to the channel and I can tell when it's an AI voice. I know. I'm an intelligent adult, learned human being. I know when something is fake. And HUGz, they have to report it. They have to tell AI or YouTube, this is AI and this is a fake voice. I think when we wake up on July 15, 16, a lot of channels on YouTube, they're about to clean house, y'all. Like what I love about IG tells you, because if you're a manager, you should manage your page. Pay attention. IG tells you when, hold on, child, hold on for a second. Somebody needs my attention. Hold on. IG tells you when an account is no longer and you can remove it. My question is, I don't know why they don't remove it, but anyway, when an account is terminated over on IG, they tell you it's this account is no longer inactive, and you hit boop, boop, remove. I had to today. So boop, boop. And IG tells you the least interacted. There, you don't interact with me, I'm not interacting with you. Boop, 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 boop. I can still watch, like here on YouTube. I can still participate. I can still watch. I can still engage, but I don't have to be subscribed to you if you're not subscribed to me, content creators. Why? I hate when they don't show their subscription. I want to see when a content creator is subscribed to me. I'm sorry. I've asked a couple of them, and I ain't scared. Sorry, putting something away. I'm not scared to ask because I want to be sure. And then they show me, no, I'm still here. They just don't show you. Well, they showed me before. I don't know why they're not showing me now. I don't like that. But anyway, I trust them. I believe them. There's more than one. There's like 30. And I'm like, no, I don't like that. But anyway, move right along. I knew it. I knew all of these applications were going to maximize their bottom line. YouTube has announced that they are going into the movie lane, the music and movie lane. You better pay attention. Remember hearts ago when I in the B sector, Deirdre, started playing music, and I have playlists and just shows where I would just play music, and we got paid for that. Then eventually YouTube said no. So I put all those on private, downloaded them. They're going to go over on my, website eventually. But YouTube said, no, we can't do that no more. And then in the shutdown, we got away with everything. Just pillaging and pirating and burning the houses down, right? Then YouTube said, we're not doing that no more because we're trying to make money. And a lot of these retailers and advertisers are looking at y'all stuff. They might be entertained, but they can't put their stuff on that. They can't put their stuff on people discriminating. If you're talking about the discriminating or anything against the Constitution or business rules, they can't put their stuff on that. So YouTube and Google said, well, wait a minute, what if they did? We could have made this more amount of money. So YouTube got smart and said no to that too. YouTube stopped doxing, YouTube stopped harassing, YouTube letting people get away with it. YouTube is snatching channels. I don't think YouTube is waiting for 3 strikes no more, because people are proving that certain people got kicked off. Now they back. I know content creators that have gotten 10 channels snatched and they back. It is what it is. Let them live, as long as they're not bothering me no more. If I don't even say my name, lie and say you don't even know me, because it'll be easy for me to grab you and shake it down. Okay, just get them up out of here. But as long as they not bothering me, I don't care. Okay. It is hot in San Francisco. But anyway, don't wait, content creators, don't waste your money on that IACE. This is going to be a short one today. Don't waste your money on that. I told you. People crack me up. Who are these people that claim that they're business owners and they break the rules that were established during civil rights? Who are they? We were talking about mutual combat the other day. That's different than harassment. That's why I used to let somebody say, "Ooh, they had video after video after video after video, hour after hour after hour after hour, 1,000 view after 1,000 view after 1,000 view after 1,000 view." YouTube said, "No, snatch that whole channel." Yeah, don't say nothing. Silence is golden. I won. Yeah, don't say nothing. All of that has died down. Now they want to focus on people who actually make real content using their real face, their real name, their real voice, and they can follow the rules with sharing things. They're not even going to pay you if you're using other people's content and you're saying fair use, that's someone else's content, ergo it is not original, ergo you're not going to get paid. I knew they would find, I didn't understand how they were going to find a way around that, but you know, CNN is on here producing. So people are trying to make money on what they saw on CNN by showing it. I suspect a lot of content, unfortunately, especially during this trial of all these demented, well-known entities, because I don't celebrate them. They're not a celebrity to me. Okay, they're just a criminal in the news. The news is always about what happened, and then 5 minutes before the show, oh, here's a kicker and something to feel good about after we've talked 30 minutes about all the bad things that humans are doing on planet Earth. That's why sometimes I just don't watch it. I read. When I go to 7-Eleven today, hopefully they have my Sunday papers and I can pick it up early in San Francisco. That's how we do it. They're called the pink pages. Okay. Tell me all the good things that are happening this weekend. Right? So what are they going to do, HUGz? I don't know. Either they're going to have to take down the whole video. They're going to have to scrub all their thumbnails and their whole channel. They're going to have to start from ground up. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, yeah, there's going to be a short one. People are coming in and out. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Told you so. Why can't, look, people can come on here and pretend business. They can come on here and pretend relationships. They can come on here and pretend like they're not stealing from someone else. Now YouTube has been paying attention. They honed in on it. They got all y'all stuff in their archives. They know who's who. Now YouTube is taking channels and taking money. They're not even going to pay you. You're going to do all that work up to the 15th, and they're not even going to pay you for it. I'm sorry, but that's karma. Look at God, and YouTube, Google said no. They do have the right to do that. This is their application, and you're not following the rules. You're not using it for what it was meant to be used for. You're trying to make a bank in a bag, and all of a sudden, every January, they're reporting what they paid you, and the people aren't reporting to the tax man what they got. It's a lot going on. They're tired of that. They want people on here who are business minded, who are real, who can come on here and keep a channel for 12 years. That's what they want. They want content creators that know how to take a break, relax. And they still reward me. They still show my things. I'm in algorithms, not an algorithm as in one. I'm going to take my time on the way to retirement and on the way full-time YouTubing. And I'm going to do it correctly. And I suspect, my HUGz, this is a perfect timing for me because I'm paying attention to all the changes. Can you imagine me what if I would have made 500 AI videos on lipstick? What if? Let that hang for a minute. Yeah. What if I would have made 500 videos showing and sharing somebody else's content, even if I said fair use? Google don't care. They said, that's nice. It's fair use, but we don't have to pay you for it. Wow. Well, okay, I could keep going. What if I'm using someone else's music? Oh my goodness. It's going to be a lot of people very disappointed. They're going to be mad. Ooh. Because they didn't do their work. Because they didn't follow the rules. Because they were lying. Avatar channels, I'm not sure about. Or are they going to tell avatar channels to show your face? Uh-oh. They're not saying they can't come on here, but they're just saying we're not paying for that. You're gonna have to keep begging, shucking and jiving, moving in herds, groups and panel channels. Now they're going to start. I think they're already doing it. Well, yeah, it was striking wars, but they're penalizing content creators for panelists and comments in live chats that break the rule. Wow. Take another sip. Wow. Why do you think I sat back and relaxed? There's always a method to my movement. Because I ain't mad. I'm ready. Always a method. I knew this was coming. I'm like, everybody, remember when everybody was bringing Twitter over here and YouTube said, no, take it back? Remember when everybody was playing other people's stuff and they changed the guidelines and they took it back? I know certain people were watching me because all of a sudden they're putting stuff on private. They can still go and get it. It's YouTube. YouTube is saying this is going to be a better and safer place for creatives. I want to click live on my first day of being retired and say, yes, finally. Finally. And it's not about winning or losing. It's not, YouTube is not about competition. It is not. It's about people breaking rules thinking they're winning, but as they were lying, talking about they were queens and kings and stuff, they were losing. Okay? Doing negative, bad things, especially in the real world. Now they dealing with diseases and you know, health issues. You didn't think it was going to take a toll. You didn't have to pay the piper when you do something to somebody else. That you're going to have to pay for that in the energy and the spiritual world and the physical world. It's not mentally. You're not okay, but it's in the mental world because you're always going to be mad because you're always going to be focused and lurking and watching. And trust me, hearts of gold, just because people remove themselves doesn't mean that the other person won. They still think they can be in a room with 10,000 people. They're still thinking about you. Mad about what happened, what you did to them, and how they're trying to get at you. YouTube does not like retaliation. YouTube does not like hate. YouTube does not like get back or dipping into somebody else's stuff. YouTube sees that. If you know you're doing it, YouTube know it too. And that's what I said, no, that merge is trash now. YouTube don't like avatars because you really can't compare. So I use my real face. I get commercials, move right along. Avatar don't use their real face, don't get commercials, but they get what, Cash Apps or whatever during that one show. YouTube will reward Gigi and evergreen videos because I'm not hiding nothing. A definition lasts forever. Whereas a narrative or a narrative or fakeness, phoniness, and hate dies. People get tired of it. Even troops walk away. Rome destroyed itself. Egypt destroyed itself. All the kingdoms and queendoms are getting dug up. Archaeologists looking at cups and plates. Where's the gold and the diamonds and the jewels? All that is gone. Now, other countries are returning African artifacts. The thrill is gone. Africa is on the rise. Are y'all paying attention? I am. Shout out to all the content creators. We're talking in the background. I love it. I've decided what my first African country is going to be where I want to visit, but the logistics and the when and the future, you'll know when I know. They're going through a whole renaissance, and I love it. They all of them got, did y'all pay attention? All of them was in the White House with the president, the orange one. It was like 15 of them with staff on one side of the table, and he was on the other with his nobodies looking weird. And they were like, yeah, we'll agree with whatever you got going on, as long as we get what we want. I ain't mad. I'm not mad. It's America. Why would I be mad that Africa is winning? Okay. I'm getting the whole of my life. And I'm watching it on my other channels, Hearts of Gold, my baby channels, the newness that will be happening in the future and beyond. So I can have those algorithms. Yes. I'm not worried about what celebrities are doing, because I can click into my AT2, Couture Bay, Jovi Beauty, and every once in a while, other content creators. I can. I don't need to move in that lane. I can tell you where I am and feel comfortable about it. I've always been happy to use social media and be myself. Okay, people who are not themselves are not in our lanes. Other content creators that share with you who they are, it doesn't matter who don't like it or not. That's not the point. The point is how I feel about it, where I've come from, how I've grown, how I can follow the rules, how I'm 12 years in the game. How I don't have to move in a group, how I don't have to spend 6-7 hours a day on a panel being discriminated against. That's over. Take a sip. That tastes good to me, y'all. And in conclusion, go out. Go have some fun. Keep it 100. I'm done.